Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today on the 11th of August we have received a statement from the studio head Chris Lee about the Halo Infinite game that is meant to be coming out later this year.
That was meant to be coming out later this year now.
But was meant to be coming out later this year. But we have received news that it's been pushed back to 2021.
Yeah, it's been delayed.
We'll have the statement up on the screen right now. Basically, it just sort of says that this was a difficult decision to make, but they're pushing it back to 2021 to make sure they can make like the best game possible for everyone. And they're mainly saying it's because of COVID-19 that they're pushing this back.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sawan's with me today to discuss this, as always. So yes. What do you think?
So with like 95% of game delays, most of the time, unless it's like specific circumstances, I kind of like I'm mostly fine with them because I kind of like agree with something that Shigeru Miyamoto said like ages ago. He said a delayed game is eventually good, but a rush game is forever bad. So I kind of agree with that. That like at least this way, if they delay it, then they can try and make the game as good as it possibly can be, as opposed to just rushing it. But it's on the other flip side of things, this isn't good for Xbox because they don't have any exclusive. I don't think they have any exclusives they're launching Xbox Series X with now, but they're still going ahead with that plan to release it in 2020, like at the end of this year. So I think that's like a really bad idea.
The thing is with this is that I think it's good for the Halo thing because it can only get better really. By getting delayed, it can only get better.
I mean, when you go so low, like how it was in that gameplay trailer, I mean, you can only go up from there, to be honest.
I mean, guys, how many videos have we made? Have we made 2 on Halo?
Two, yeah.
One.
Two.
You can go and check the other 2 out. They're on our channel page. So if you want to go and check those 2 out first, and then come back.
I'll put a card. I'll put some cards there too.
Yeah, we'll put video cards there. So just click on the card and then watch that and come back to this video.
Yeah.
So you already know how our opinions are if you've watched the videos already. We do not like this game.
No, I'm not saying I don't like this game. I say I don't like how this game looks. I don't know right now if it's going to be good.
Yeah, but we don't. We basically mostly negative opinions on this game.
Yeah, and from what we've seen,
how this game looks. Yeah, from what we've seen so far.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it could be good for all I know, but I'm very doubtful.
By it being delayed, it could basically only get better. I can't see it getting any worse.
Yeah, I'm wondering how this will affect the Xbox One port of the game as well. Because I wonder if, because sometimes when this happens, when games get delayed, they sometimes just outright cancel the last gen ports of them. Like, I remember a few games on PS3 that got they were coming out of PS4, they got delayed, and then the PS3 ports were cancelled and stuff like that. So I don't think they'll cancel the Xbox One port, to be honest, because it was developed for Xbox One. But yeah, I'm just interested to see what they do with this, because obviously, now the Xbox Series X isn't launching with any exclusives, what are they competing with for PS4? And some of the responses on Twitter are hilarious. We found this one picture. We'll put it up on screen now. Oh, what an image. It's kind of true, to be fair, that image. Because, the game didn't look good as it was, and now that it's been delayed, good on them that they've delayed it, so obviously it won't be broken, I'd hope it isn't broken when it comes out. But the fact that Xbox Series X isn't going to launch with any exclusives, why are you going to buy an Xbox Series X at launch there? There's no reason for it.
Yeah, there's legit no point. So that means that basically the sales are going to drop. Yeah. I don't think they were going to get a lot of sales anyway.
Yeah, I saw some article. I'm not 100% sure this is what it said, but I saw some article where some analyst thinks that it's going to set the Xbox Series X will. I mean, the PS5 will outsell Xbox Series X 2 to 1 or something. So that's not.
Yeah, I think the Xbox Series X is going to be a very major flop. In my opinion, that's what I think. Anyway.
Financially, I think Xbox fanboys might just go out and buy it, but aside from people who are diehard Xbox
I think people
fans,
who obviously want better performance who can actually afford to buy it for no reason are just gonna buy it.
Yeah, but I don't see the point of I don't see the point of better performance if you have no games to play though. Obviously they'll have Game Pass and they'll have some ports and stuff like that, but I don't think they actually have one major launch exclusive now.
Yeah, I don't think the Xbox Series X isn't gonna flop entirely. It's just gonna flop on launch.
Even entirely, I'm scared for it because of the direction Xbox is taking, where they're kind of leaning more towards going for Game Pass, and they're making it more the Xbox brand is kind of turning into the Game Pass, and the consoles are just kind of things that you could use to play Game Pass games on.
Yeah, true.
which is kind of scary.
I don't know. I feel like with the Halo Infinite thing, it was a good decision by them.
It's a good decision for Halo, but for Xbox, it's a bad decision. Yeah,
But for Xbox, it's not. But then again, I couldn't care less about Xbox because I had no intention of buying an Xbox anyway.
Yeah, same.
So,
well, I was kind of. I mean, after that gameplay, I wasn't. But I was somewhat interested in playing this game when it came out on PC. But obviously, now if it comes out next year, then I'll just get there'll probably be other games to play by next year. So.
Yeah, I think predictions. I think predictions for this game, like for improvements, I definitely think they're gonna listen to the fans, like because a lot of people had a lot to say on this, like in terms of like everyone was making fun of like the whole game entirely. So I think they will change quite a bit. I think if they don't, they'll be very stupid not to.
Yeah, I wonder if
because they've got this opportunity now as well.
Yeah, I wonder if they get if they've kind of gone back and changed things based on fan feedback. So they haven't done that before. Even Halo 5, it was they completely ignored the fans, and this it looked like they were completely ignoring the fans. So I don't think it's going to be a major overhaul, but I'm also wondering when this is going to release in 2021. What time will it be? A whole year delay? Because they didn't say, did they?
Yeah. No, it just says, what did it say here? Release 2021, so we don't know.
Yeah, so we don't know.
It depends what they do with it, because it depends how big their improvements are going to be.
Yeah. Also, I wonder how this affects the free-to-play. I wonder if the free-to-play aspect of multiplayer will, I don't think this will affect that in any way, but that's just another thing I kind of wanted to bring up. That's interesting that the multiplayer is going to be free-to-play. I'm not sure if it'll be free-to-play on PC, but it's definitely on Xbox, so I'd assume it is on PC as well. So I probably won't be buying this game. I'll just play it the free-to-play version. Which
I mean, that's all I have to say on the topic. I guess we just wanted to report it because it's kind of big news and we've been reporting.
Yeah, and it is pretty big news, to be fair, because obviously now Xbox Series X isn't going to launch with any exclusives, and
I guess we have to wait for what Xbox is going to do, because I don't think Xbox is just going to lie down and just give up. I think they are going to come back with something before they release.
I mean, I feel like now they've kind of already not got rid of, they're kind of they feel like they're out of the game in terms of competing with Sony, because they're not doing the same sort of thing that Sony's doing anymore, but Sony's just focusing on the games and the exclusives. Xbox is kind of more focusing on the service aspect, so how many different they kind of did this with the Xbox One as well, where it was more about how many services they could fit in, how many streaming services, how many different kind of applications and all that stuff they could fit into it, as opposed to just having it be PlayStation, where they focus on the games. Xbox is going to focus on stuff like Game Pass, so I guess that's the direction Xbox is taking, and we'll just have to see how it turns out for them.
I mean, I hope it goes well for them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want anyone to flop like Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. Yeah. I don't want any of them to
especially flop. With consoles we grew up on. I grew up with an Xbox.
Yeah, so I had the 360 and the PS3, Xbox. And I used to play my 360 in loads because of Halo. To see what's happened to both
I
Xbox
used to play
and Halo
loads as well.
It's just kind of
sad. I don't know. I was hoping towards the future would be able to buy both the Xbox and PS5. I want them to attract me to both. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just looking
right
now
no
Xbox
point. Has nothing, so
yeah,
it's just looking like pointless money spent.
Yeah,
to anyone who goes for it.
That's about all I have to say.
So yeah, that's all I have to say as well. We will be covering more Halo stuff as it comes out, because I'm sure now with this delay they're gonna have a lot more time to reveal different stuff and change different stuff. Yeah. So whenever that drops, we'll definitely be covering it on the channel, and then you can keep up to date by following our Instagram, which will be on the screen right now, and then it'll be in the description as well.
So hopefully, if you guys like this video, then be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more. As we said, Instagram link in the description. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.